mis members de la familia. Mi nombre es Amara Udeagwu. Son bienvenidos de nuevo a mi canal. And to my English subscribers, hello family member. My name is Amara Udeagwu and welcome back to my channel. If you're seeing my face for the very first time, I'm originally from Nigeria and I bring to you content based on how you can obtain your visas, immigration news, and how you can live your best life right here in España. If you think you can relate to that kind of content, please do also consider subscribing by pressing the red subscribe button down below. Turn on your bell notifications so whenever I post you'll be the first to get notified. Liking this video if you like my kind of content, sharing this content to other people who you think will need problem solving videos just like this one. And do also leave your questions, comments in the comment section to keep the conversation rolling. I love to get your feedback and know what you're thinking. Alright. Without further ado, disclaimer, I'm not an immigration lawyer, neither am I a recruiter. This video is brought to you based on personal experience and research. So do your findings before you take that next step. Let's get straight into today's video. You're welcome back, guys. So in today's video is very important. It's very important because anytime I notice changes or stuff that usually occur in this way and now they are a different way, I love to bring it on here because how else will you guys know? Okay, that's why you should be subscribed if you're not already doing so. Okay, so in today's video I want to talk about the changes that has occurred lately, just lately. It's not even up to 2 weeks in the Spanish embassy. And the first thing I want to talk to you about is if you're planning to apply for visa in Spain, you want to apply for visa, any kind of visa, I don't care whether it's short stay, long stay, lo que sea. You should be watching this video and watching it with intentionality. You should be paying attention to what I'm saying because it concerns you. Okay, if you don't want a situation whereby you apply for visa, waste money, waste time, and you don't get a good verdict, then watch this video. Okay, YouTube videos are very educational. This one is one of them. The first thing I want to tell you about is that right now at the Spanish consulate there is a change in they used to call it the consular. The consular, there is an acting consular. Okay, I don't know what exactly is happening internally. Okay, that has not been brought to my notice, but I know right now that the consular that usually signs at the end of each rejection letter has been changed, and what is there now is acting consular. I'm going to be putting a script or a recent rejection letter on this video so that you're going to be seeing what I'm saying. I don't just want to talk about it without showing you evidence, proof of what I'm saying. So like this one now, you can see that this is acting consular, okay, and not consular. So maybe there was a change or they've not voted who's going to be the consular yet or stuff like that. I don't know how they do it, but regardless, acting consular is in charge. And guess what? Because this acting consular is in charge, there has been changes in the way rejection letters appear. So let's take a look at the old rejection letter, the one that people usually complain to me about. Oh, I got rejected. What did they say? I don't even know why they rejected me. It wasn't stated. It's not clear. It's vague. All those things that you have experienced if you applied for visa before now. Okay, let me read a rejection letter. I'll posting it here as well so that you can take a look. This is a rejection letter that was given to the person in August of 2025. So it's quite recent. And what was mentioned here, I'm just going to read the part of the verdict. Okay, resolution. They said to deny the aforementioned application for a student visa due to doubts about the veracity of reason given for requesting the visa. This particular reason is the most common one that we get. Okay, if you are in the comment section and you've received the rejection of late and this is the one they gave you, please leave it in the comment section so that at least we are corroborating this story together. This is the one that is very common. I have another one and I would like you guys to take a look at it, although this one is quite old. Okay, so this other one that I have here it's dated December 2024. The minister. Okay, what is written here as the resolution is to deny the application for study visa dated 12/12/2024. Reason, no reason. So guys, this is what I'm saying in essence is that right now the situation is different, okay? And I'm loving it because when you look at these 2 rejection letters, you really don't know what to do. And after they'll write, oh, they've denied you, they will now tell you, oh, you can appeal. They're giving you 1 month to do your appeal, and if you do not appeal, this application is closed. Okay, they will tell you that. But if you don't tell us why you are rejecting us, how do you expect us to appeal and do it correctly? I don't know if you get what I'm saying. So it's usually a difficult decision to make. Most people just decide to abandon their quests to come into Spain to study because there is no clear-cut explanation of why the denial was given in the first place, okay? And most times, if you try and dabble into, okay, let me just go off my head to think about why I was denied, or if you find out, okay, you go through your documents and see that there are some missing documents, okay, you are one of the lucky few, and you try and appeal, and you get a different resolution that is positive, you're just lucky, okay? But there are many situations whereby people just try to appeal and they waste more money and they don't still get a positive verdict. So these have been one of the big headaches that a lot of people have been facing trying to move into Spain, okay? These people have genuine intentions to come to study, pay their tuition at least a reasonable amount. They paid for accommodation, they can show proof of in their accounts, proof of funds and all those good stuff. And they don't know what exactly they did wrong that is causing this denial. Guys, there is a good news. There is a good news. So recently, you know that I always have a lot of students reach out to me using different avenues. My email is there, my Instagram, my WhatsApp, different avenues, and I get to know about changes in the Spanish embassy very fast because people reach out to me, people tell me their experience. Oh, Amma, this is what I'm going through. And anytime I see any significant change, I love to share it on here because this will just be helping tons of people who are currently in this situation or will be in this situation in no distant time. So why will I hoard it? Why will I gatekeep? Why? I wouldn't. So basically, this particular information is about the acting counselor who is in charge right now. I don't know for how long he will be there. I pray he will be there longer because I love exactly what he's doing. I'm going to put a sample of the new rejections that we are getting of late that is making me make this video with so much excitement. I'm going to put that rejection letter here because when I saw it, I was like, wow, this is so different from what we were getting before. So basically, this rejection letter came September 22nd 2025, so it is very, very new. It's not even up to 1 week, and the resolution that is here is saying to deny application for a student visa because there is no proof of admission to an authorized educational center in Spain for a full-time program leading to a degree or certificate of studies. They now put their law due to lack of registration, admission letter, or equivalent documents. Hey, are you seeing what I'm seeing? Guys, do you see how very, 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 precise, very, very, this acting counselor, it must be somebody that does not like rubbish. He really stated his own pain why he's giving this rejection, and he was very straight to the point, no bullshit, Very straight to the point. Immediately I read this, I was like, oh my God, we don't need to start cracking our brain. Why were we rejected? This tells us why the rejection happened. Guys, I'm always talking about applying to accredited schools, right? I'm always shouting. If you follow me on TikTok, if you don't follow me on TikTok, do well to follow me. My name is Amara, the Spanish travel consultant. Go there and binge, because I make a lot of content. I post there every day, every single day. I don't miss. And the information out there will blow your mind. Let me tell you, I'm always talking about accredited institutions. People think I'm just making noise because I don't know what I'm saying. There are several institutions online that are not accredited. Forget Google. Google will not tell you the school that is accredited in Spain. Okay? That is why it's good to use a consultant, so that you can know what is the schools that are accredited. It's not when they come and do advert and tell you, oh, we speak English, we teach in English, tuition can be paid in installments. You will just be carried away. After that, will you be able to use the certificate to work with that? I told you, applying to a school that is unaccredited will give you visa rejection before you can even put two words together. It will give you a visa rejection, and this is an example of one of such schools. This lady, I wasn't the one that helped her with anything. I don't even know how she got the admission. I think she did it herself, or she paid agents to do it for her. But when she got the rejection, she just wanted to hear my opinion about the rejection. And I just told her, I said, look at that, everything has been explained to you here. Okay, everything has been explained. This is very, very clear. Like, literally, this is the clearest rejection letter I have seen in a while, and I'm so happy about this. I love it when something is clear. With this now, she will know that, okay, she applied to a school that is not accredited. Please, ring the school, tell them you need a refund, then apply to another school that is accredited. If it's next year, you'll be able to apply properly, because your only problem now is not that you don't have proof of fund. It's not that you don't have strong ties. It's not that you don't have accommodation. Your only problem is that the school you applied to was unaccredited, and that's enough to give you a visa rejection. So guys, if you are somebody that just went online, you went on Google, you saw a school that is teaching in English and it's in Spain, and the classroom looks really nice and warm, and you just applied, paid your school, you didn't ask whether it's accredited. You might have asked them, oh, the school might be accredited in the original country. Maybe the school is from Switzerland, for instance, and they have a branch here. It will be accredited in Switzerland. Is it accredited in Spain? That is something that most of you do not ask. And sometimes when you ask, they'll tell you, yes, we are accredited, but they are accredited in their own country and not in Spain. And that will give you a visa rejection. Okay? Alright, so this is one thing I want to draw to your notice today. But I also want to read another rejection. Okay. Another rejection. Deniga. This resolution is another one from this acting counselor. I love this acting counselor a lot. I just hope that he remains there. I've said it before. This one is resolution to deny. We have another sample here from this new acting counselor. You might think I'm smiling so more. Why am I smiling? After all, it's rejections they got. I'm smiling because these rejections would help multiple people get approvals, get visas subsequently. I promise you guys. Okay. All right, so this one states here, facts. The applicant submitted a request for student visa to undertake a master's course in an international project management at, I'm not going to mention the school, okay, a school in Barcelona. Second, the Consul General of Spain in Lagos, in accordance to Article 30 of the Royal Decree, is competent to decide on this application. Third, the procedure indicated in Article 30 of aforementioned Royal Decree of April 20 have been followed, which proves the regulation of organic law on the rights and freedom of foreigners in Spain and their social integration as amended by organic law. Fourth, although the applicant submitted a current account with 15 million, the average account balance over the past 6 months is very low. Resolution. We finished reading the facts. Now we are going into resolution. To deny. The student visa application submitted on 6 August 2025 for failing to prove sufficient financial means to cover the cost of studying in Spain. 1. Studying in Spain. Tuition. 2. Accommodation. 3. Living expenses. 4. And return ticket. 5. Against this resolution, which concludes the administrative procedure, an administrative appeal may be filed before the competent chamber of the High Court of Justice in Madrid within 2 months. Okay? Alternatively, before the above, a consideration appeal may be filed with the Consulate General of Spain within 1 month from the day following the notification of the resolution. Maximum period is issued and notified, and the decision of this appeal is 1 month, after which it will be understood as dismissed. Alright, so guys, it is very, very clear that this guy means business. And the guy's name, acting consular M. Del Castellanos, that's his name. I don't know whether he's a guy or a lady, but it is very clear. It is like this person now submitted 15 million, but the issue now is that the previous balances, you know, they're going to ask you 6 months proof of fund, right? So maybe that account was not active for some time, or the account was active but just little sums were entering, maybe 100,000 were entering into the account, and maybe at the end of the month the closing balance might be like 10,000, 20,000. So they felt, where did this 15 million just appear from? Somebody that has not had that kind of money in the account for over 6 months. So it was kind of fishy, and that's why it was denied. And by the way, if you are applying for study visa and you do not pay your entire tuition, 15 million is not going to be enough for you to prove to them that you're truly serious about studying. You need to have put in the tuition balance that you did not pay. You add it to that 15 million. And try as much as possible. When we say 15 million, most of you just go and put that 15 million on the dots. You have to understand that if you're trying to prove to somebody that you can come and study in Spain, of course you have to come correct. Add more. Round it up. I know people that will tell 15 million, they will put 30 million just because they want to get that visa at all costs. So instead of just putting 15 million, how about making it 20 million, 25 million? Okay, so that they are certain that you can, even if anything happens, you can return to your home country. Everything, all the monies that you're going to be needing for that duration and even to go home is inside your account. Okay, a lot of people make this mistake. They will tell you, oh, when I come here, I'm going to work in order to pay my tuition. Spanish embassy does not want to hear that. That is not encouraged. So please, if you don't have any plan, you're planning to come into Spain to come and look for work, they will give you visa rejection. You need to have that money in your account. It's okay if you're not going to pay the entire tuition, but have the money in your bank account. Have your tuition. You see all the things that were listed. Accommodation has to be there. Your accommodation for the duration of study has to be there. Your travel ticket back to your home country has to be there. Your living expenses has to be there. So it's something that you need to pay attention to, and that's why I brought this video out, because many people are always on the fence and saying, I don't know why I got rejected. I don't know. You can see why you got rejected. You can see why these 2 people got rejected. So use these examples and please try as much as possible to learn from them. Learn from them, because these 2 people are sample of the majority of the people. These 2 people fall into the category of a lot of people that get visa rejections. So you can learn from these examples and correct yourself, so that in the next time you're applying, you have crossed all your T's and dotted all your I's, and definitely with this acting counselor in charge, you'll be able to get that visa. I just feel this guy is just like putting it all out there. He's not hiding anything. He's not a gatekeeper. He's just telling you as it is. Use the information for what you will. I hope with this video, I don't want it to be too long, you've been able to understand where we are right now. We are in the era of, kiss and tell. Yes, we're in the era of kiss and tell. So please do the needful. use this example to correct yourself and apply for this visa like you really mean it. Spain government is still giving visas to students and other people, so do not be discouraged and say, oh, it's because I'm applying from so country. It doesn't have anything to do with your country. It doesn't have anything to do with your color. It doesn't have anything to do with your whatever. It just has to do with the documents you're presenting. Thank you so very much for joining me on today's video. And guess what? I enjoyed bringing this to you. I enjoyed everything that happened here on today's video. And join me, guys. I don't know if you know that I go live every Saturdays and Sundays on TikTok, and my TikTok account is Amara, the Spanish travel consultant. So if you would like to join me to ask me questions directly, please do so by 2 o'clock Nigerian time and 3 o'clock EU time. All right, I'll be seeing you there this Saturday by God's special grace, and on Sunday. Remember, I work with an authorized Spanish translator, and I can bring this service to you if need be. Do well to reach out to me using my email address up on here. Also, you need authentication services, legalization services, do well to reach out to me as well, for I do it. Authentication and legalization in Nigeria, not in any other country. All right, for now. All right, thank you so much for joining me on today's video, and see you on my next one. Till then, bye bye, see you soon.